Your 3-minute question and answer period for the CWB Financial Education Challenge will now begin. How did you design your evaluation process to effectively measure impact given the private nature of personal finances?
So I can take this one. What we did is we are primarily working with high school students, and so they don't necessarily have a lot of debt or assets that we're really working with. Or many savings necessarily to be gained. It's mainly a future looking program in which we're hoping to educate students so that way they're able to make smarter financial decisions in the future. However, we do have a satisfaction survey that we sent out to participants that focuses around whether they believed the program was of value or not, and as for long-term impact, also including potential improvements.
How do you define success for this project?
I can take
I can
this one.
probably.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry. Go ahead, Yusuf.
Okay. So surrounding how we would define success, it primarily came down to just how well they completed the actual coursework. So we had 8 modules in total, covering about 6 different areas, them being budgeting, debt and loans, economics, investing, and there's other ones. Either way, we had multiple different interactive activities such as quizzes, a investing simulation, a budgeting simulation, and using those and seeing whether they completed those and what percentage they completed it as. So let's say they got 70% on the quizzes, then we would decide whether they would get a certificate, a professionally made certificate that we had for completing the course.
How has COVID-19 impacted your project?
So with COVID-19, everything is obviously virtual. And historically, Enactus Teach, what they did is that they went into schools and was mainly focused around entrepreneurship. But the last year did have a strong financial literacy focus. This year, we rebranded to Illumina and had everything online. So we started the program knowing that things were going to be online, and our program is entirely virtual. And because it's virtual, we've been allowed to expand the geographic reach of our program. We're not just limited to the London community. Our reach has expanded to almost the entire GTA community. So that's been really great for the project.
What training did your project managers and/or program facilitators undergo? Your time has now expired. Thank you, Western University.